Hello and welcome back to another Warhammer Online preview. So this is the third one. Really looking forward to seeing what's being revealed today. My name is Dave and I'm joined once again by Matt.
Hello.
And Jay.
Hello. Are you sure you're Dave?
I'm sure I'm Dave, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. We don't need to speak of the outtakes. I'm definitely Dave. I've just had a look in the mirror. Nothing's changed. So yeah, definitely still Dave. So this is our third preview, guys. In the matter of what, 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, it's they had a week off last week for Easter, but yeah, three out of 4 ain't bad. Supposedly this is the biggest one of the 3 previews have done, with all sorts of awesome stuff. So we don't know if this contains the other half of the content, maybe.
Maybe. What we do know is that their social media pages have put out an image showing what game systems are going to be involved in today's preview. So we've got Warhammer 40,000, we've got Warhammer Age of Sigmar, we've got Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress, we've got Warcry, we've got the Horus Heresy, and we've got Blood Bowl.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that we've already seen stuff for, which, took us by surprise. We thought this would be the kind of dregs of the show by now, didn't we?
Yeah, like maybe more specialist games or, Underworlds. And I mean, we do have Blood Bowl and we do have Blackstone Fortress, but all the big 3 are back. Horus Heresy, 40k, and Age of Sigmar.
I think it's a good sign for a new Heresy box.
Yeah, I was especially surprised to see the Horus Heresy on there. I mean, we've already seen the Lion revealed. We've seen the extra 2 characters for the Word Bearers. There's been pretty big showing for Horus Heresy so far. What else have they got to show us for that?
I think for a long time, Horus Heresy has been kind of like the red-headed stepchild of the Warhammer family, hasn't it? Certainly since 8th edition came out for 40k, it's not really had that much love, has it?
No. It has a very dedicated fan base, but it's not open as the other game systems are.
So whether this is trying to get it back into the limelight again.
Yeah.
And Blackstone Fortress, we've had a few small expansions. We've had one big box expansion. So maybe we'll get another big box expansion, or like Jay speculated on his post on the website a couple of days ago, a sequel, another game set in a different place, maybe.
I mean, that's the thing with the Warhammer Quest sort of like group of games, the Silver Tower, Blackstone Fortress. They can expand it. It doesn't have to be set on Blackstone Fortress anymore. It could be Warhammer Quest. Was it Noctif Labyrinth or something on Mars, or Dungeons of Terror or something like that?
The mechanics are transferable to any game, so you could have a new mainline Blackstone Fortress game, but still be able to use characters from the previous ones.
Yeah,
makes it very modular, then, doesn't it?
It does.
Or it could be a box of 3 Plague Marines or whatever they put out a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there is that. We'll soon find out.
Yeah. So for 40k, I think we've seen all of the Psychic Awakening stuff. So this hopefully is a hint at what comes following that. Whether it's a new edition of the game, or whether we see at Adepticon, we saw the Purple Son of Shaiish kind of out of context. And that was the initial teaser for the next edition. So it could be something as small as that. It could be maybe a glimpse of a new army. I think we saw a little bit of Mortarion around the same time.
Yeah, I think we're going to see something big.
And we're live.
1,000. Oh, we're going, are we?
So Wade's on his holidays in the back garden, I guess. So we've got Adam and Eddie hosting today. I do think Eddie's pile of orcs behind him is growing week on week, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few more there now, isn't there?
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're going to see a new Primaris chamber. We've had the Vanguard, we've had the regular line troops. I think we may now see some close combat Primaris. Yeah,
close combat, jump packs, close combat guys, bikes. When we've seen the bikes, so surely they must be at this reveal.
Guys, for diversity in opinions, I'm going to say we'll see nothing of that. I think they'll want to get all the Psychic Awakening out of the way first. I know, obviously, it's not perfect what's going on at the moment, but just to have a different opinion, I don't think we'll see any new Primaris today.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say we might just see something, a tease slightly out of context, so it just keeps you guessing, to not reveal the full thing. Because there is a
Yeah.
chance that we're back to normal around-ish the time of Warhammer Fest now. Realistically, we're probably looking June now, but, you know, like you say, I don't think they want to put too much out there because, you know, we're pushing on to 6 months worth of releases then, aren't we?
Now, the first preview was quite spaced out. We had a reveal every 15 minutes. Last time out, it was much better. It was a lot better flowing, wasn't it? They chucked out so many sort of reveals and news that it was great. I think we'll see that again this week.
Yeah, Eddie's kind of saying like rapid fire through them, and then they're trying to get some questions in from the chat. But I think it's just been so popular; it's been so hard to get any questions from the chat, hasn't it?
It has.
And you know what? I think it's a nice touch that we know what systems are coming as well.
Yeah.
Gets that hype building.
It does, and the speculation, and you know that's half the fun, isn't it, on these things?
Yeah.
Are you guys excited?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite reveal so far, guys?
I think the most surprising thing for me, the thing that got me most excited, was the Lumineth box set with the dice, the War Scroll cards.
Yeah. I mean,
thought
that looks like
fantastic.
an excellent set, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Could be the Battle Cattle.
Yes.
Just the most out there, unexpected thing.
I really like the is it Demi-Furge, Demon Furge?
Oh,
the
Sister Battle.
Yeah. Oh, the Lion actually is probably a close second as well.
I can't believe you're not doing Dark Angels, Dave. After the awesome reveal of the Lion.
I know. Instead, I'm thinking of doing Imperial Fist for the Heresy and 40k going forwards post lockdown. In fact, I'm not even thinking it. I'm definitely gonna do it.
Imperial Fists are ace, Dave. I think you made a good choice there. I mean, you can always buy the line and paint up some Dark Angels as a side project.
Exactly.
I think Imperial Fists would be more fun to paint than Dark Angels as well.
I think they'd be more fun to paint. I think when we come to start playing some Heresy games, the fact that we're playing armies that took part in the Siege of Terror is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'd be really good.
Well, I might dust off the Emperor's Children because they've just rocked up in my current book that I'm reading, and oh my god, it's really cool.
Well, I was thinking about you, Dave. Matt, sorry, call him Dave, Matt, and Matt, Dave. The Demons of the Ruinstone.
Yeah.
Some generic demons to launch the assault against the walls of terror might be cool.
Well, this is it. Between us, we can put together a few Heresy forces. So really looking forward to seeing what we get here from Heresy.
Oh yeah. What's going to be first then, guys? What's the first system we're going to see?
I don't know. I think we might open with something big. Sigmar, Lumineth.
I agree. I think we'll see Sigmar first, and I think we'll see 40k at the end.
He's done a great job keeping all this running remotely, hasn't he?
He has a very good job.
He may well have got some practice at this kind of thing at the Unicorn events that I'm sure we can link into the description.
Somebody in the chat has guessed correctly. Wonder who that could be.
Age of Sigmar.
It's Sigmar.
Bayamat.
Classic model there.
Oh, look at them!
Oh, they're big models.
The biggest release of the year. A massive new army.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
They look like
They
proper
are
giants.
Fantastic. There's more variants than we've seen on the video. I think that's potentially 2 kits there. But there's the guy with the boat. There's other giants we haven't seen.
Wow. You weren't wrong, Matt, when you said, you know, the old classic Warhammer Fantasy Giant used to be one of the biggest models they did.
Yeah, so these new Bayamat kits are the biggest monsters they've ever done. So I'm jumping on Warhammer Community to see if we've got some proper pictures of these guys.
I'm trying to find them now.
I'm very surprised we've seen them. I didn't think we'd see them.
I think the cat was out the bag a long time ago with Bayamat. So very, very excited to paint in these models.
I like the fact that they're still shoving people into bags
Yeah, I was a bit concerned that they'd look too different from the Aelgazla Gargant, but they've still got like the Empire shields on their arms, and they've still got the kind of like peasants hanging from them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
aesthetically, they fit kind of fine, don't they?
They're just an improvement on the existing giant.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You can see it's about nearly twice the size of the regular giant.
Yeah, so that's going to be going on Archeon size, that.
Man, they're so cool.
There you go. It's up on the community website now.
Here you go. What's more, as well as the Sons of Behemat being an army in their own right, every single Warhammer Age of Sigmar faction can take one as an ally.
Yeah.
So the if you look at the 3 pictures they've got on the Warhammer community, it looks like the legs are all the same. So this looks like one box that builds 3 different giants. Will we see? Well, you're going to see another box, aren't you, for the character?
Yeah.
And that character will build another giant as well, probably. So 5 different giants, maybe.
Yeah, the post finishes with "This is truly a kit for everyone." So I think you're right, Jay. I think it's one.
It is.
Kit
If you look at the
3.
body, the body and legs are exactly the same, and
Yeah.
the arm on 2 of them. It's just head and arms that are different.
I think I like the one with the fishing net and the kraken tentacle hanging off his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the rumor engine there, Matt, as well? The one with the hammer?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
it is one kit then. These are the kits that we're getting, but they've got multiple options.
Yeah, I can see 2 of the rumor engines on these 2 giants.
A Leviathan shell. He's got an arrow stuck in his leg as well.
Yeah, well, that's not an arrow, Dave. That's a bolt from a bolt thrower. I'm trying to think what armies still use bolt throwers.
Stormcast have some, don't they?
They have lightning.
Lightning ones, don't they? Yeah.
I really like this guy with the hood.
Yeah, he's got the hammer, hasn't he?
Yeah, the hammer's definitely been a rumor engine. It's a really nicely designed kit then, the fact that you've got 3 different looking giants from one box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have to be ordering 3 of these boxes then, won't I?
You will.
I can see them being like nearly £100 each.
Oh yeah, they're going to be Archeon size. That's Archeon's base, I believe. I think Nagash is on the same base. It's a good job you get some vouchers at the minute on Games Workshop if you order some virtual gift vouchers.
Yeah. Wow.
I really like this guy as well. The Kraken Eater.
Yeah, he's my favourite, I think.
And all these optional bits, they'll make good use if you build a different variant as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wonder if the lesser Gargants, and if these are Mega Gargants, also have different builds. Having built one recently, there are very distinct looks between the way you can build that old giant.
Mm.
And that gives you more unit options then in the game.
Yeah. I think you're right, yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed. In the artwork, he was carrying a big boat, wasn't he?
He was.
Practicing painting some flesh.
There's plenty of it that you're going to be painting.
Yeah. All 3 of those giants are brilliant. Absolutely love them.
Would you add one into your Lumineth Force, Jay?
Probably not. Not just. I think they would look good in a Orcs and Goblins army. They would look good in a Chaos army. Potentially look good in an Age of Sigmar army. But
even in an
I wouldn't
Empire
put them in the
Sigmar
Elf army.
army, it'd look good as well.
The Cities of Sigmar is what I meant. Sorry, yeah.
I think the Lumineth wouldn't employ a giant to do their work for them, would they?
No, they much prefer cows.
Cows.
Well, I'm very impressed. This is all one kit.
Yeah.
Looking at some of the pictures on Warhammer Community, there's variant feet as well. So it looks like the legs and the body's the same, and then the arms and feet are very modular. I mean, it's going to be a big sprue, probably 3 sprue box. So I think you're right, Jay. I think this is going to be the same price tag as Archeon. £100 set.
Yeah, I mean,
Sprue for the body, a couple of sprues for the variants, which then means that in the future they can re-release it with a different sprue to make a different giant in the same way they did with the Imperial Knights. Well, we'd speculated this a long time ago because originally the giants were always mercenaries in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah.
Which is, again, leaving the door open to a mercenaries range for Sigmar, which would be brilliant.
They're kind of toying with it, aren't they? A little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it beyond the realms of possibility for us to get a Regiments of Renown battle tome, which you can take as an army, or ally them into any force.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this big boy would be in it. You know what? The Bone Grinder giant from Forge World looks fine along these guys as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
he
He's
still
probably a
available?
similar size to him. He's still available, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I just love the proportions on this guy. You know, the legs and arms. He looks like a solid, muscly giant, whereas the current giants are good, but I find their legs and arms are a bit thinner than they should be. These guys
Yeah.
look like remind me of the giants from the BFG film.
I mean, I think the old giant's probably about 14 years old now, so it's
Yeah.
an old kit. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. I think that was one of the first 3D designed kits, wasn't it? The old giant.
Yeah, it was.
And this is definitely a it's a reimagining. It's similar to how we saw with Fabius Bile. It's not, deviating too far away with what we know from a Warhammer Giant, which is good, because there was always the danger that it was very out there compared to the current one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, looking at the models, they've been really clever. Each distinct head is leaning in a different direction, which then gives the final body a different silhouette.
Yeah.
Where in the past, a lot of the times, with the different builds, the head's been put in the same way, so they look very samey, stood next to each other.
Very good. Yeah. Can't wait to see you stomping around the mortal realms with these, Matt.
Well, you know what? I was going to be bringing the Bone Reapers for our campaign. It's definitely the Giants now. The Bone Reapers are to be built and be another force in our campaign, but my heart is with these big boys. The only problem is I've only managed to get hold of one previous giant. I ideally wanted a couple so I could build one in each style.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait till the world's returned to normal, and by then these guys might be out. So, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good to get your hands on the book and see all the different variants and get an idea on what list you kind of want.
Yeah, I've got a feeling they're going to be built similar to Imperial Knights. So, I don't know, 500 to 600 points each, and then tie up any loose points with a couple of ale guzzlers. I guess it'll be the standard army.
Mm.
There might be some particular giants who are better than others, so you might want to take multiple of them. Obviously, we don't know until we get the book, do we?
Oh. Guardian drones.
Look at them. The final quest.
Ah, interesting. Wow, they do look
so that
cool.
looks like a big box expansion then. And I wonder if that finishes the Blackstone Fortress storyline.
It does appear so. Really like the box art with the rogue trader.
Yeah. The drones, that kind of aesthetic as a race would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Very War of the Worlds with the tripods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they are fantastic.
They look brilliant.
Could we see an AI race for 40k?
Yeah.
Because the Man of Iron, what's his name? The robot out of Blackstone. We don't know why he's there. He's just pretending to be part of the Imperium, and he wanted to be there for some reason.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, if he's from the age of darkness, was it?
The dark age of technology.
Yeah, where it all went a bit wrong with AI. You know, that'd be a cool concept for an army, wouldn't it?
It would
A
be
unique
very
faction,
cool.
yeah.
So I do wonder if this is building up to it, and this is where they come from. So Warhammer Community teases that this contains the biggest reward for completing a quest ever.
Looks like a very challenging foe for even if your characters have built up their profiles and upgrades.
Well, we're absolutely going to have to play through this entire campaign, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Especially if there's ramifications for the Warhammer 40,000 current state of the game in the universe.
Yeah. The biggest models in plastic. I mean, if that's the size of a spindle drone, they're 25 mil bases, aren't they?
These are almost as big as the giants.
This massive expansion will bring you new adventures, new rewards, and new enemies, such as these Guardian drones.
Yeah, so I don't think we've seen everything from it.
No.
I do wonder if it's more kind of AI-based enemies rather than the chaos stuff we've seen in the previous ones. Different builds of these drones would be cool, wouldn't they?
They would.
With those big guys as the boss drones. So I always thought that was a good concept, the fact that they had these sealed envelopes. It was very much a kind of living game kind of mechanic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we should definitely get back on this, guys.
Yeah. Well, I've got all the expansions. So apart from the one with the Plague Marines, I've got all the expansions. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play through this.
Oh, did you treat yourself to the Amble, did you?
Oh no, the Amble's the only one I haven't got. I will be getting that because the Amble's
yeah.
ace. But yeah, my
Yeah.
sister had bought me a lot of the other expansions over Christmas and birthday, so get some paint on those during lockdown, and we'll adventure back into the Blackstone Fortress, I think.
Yeah. Well, I've just so happened to have just painted a hero from Blackstone Fortress as well.
Have you? Yes, you have. Yeah.
My Daedalus. So.
Blackstone Fortress was just a setback. Sidious Malix is still alive. Well, again, another nice surprise from the reveal there. We weren't expecting... Well, we knew there'd be a big expansion coming, but we didn't really know what would be in it.
No, I thought it'd be more heroes, but it's nice to get some more baddies.
Yeah, and different baddies as well, rather than just more chaos. Because it could have easily just been like, here's another squad of Traitor Guard and some kind of renegade monster thing.
Yeah.
See, the drones are always a funny one in Blackstone Fortress because they didn't really do anything.
No.
So obviously future-proofing it there, because I imagine they'll be calling in their bigger mates during this game.
Yes, yeah.
What was your favourite Blackstone characters?
I used to like the Ratlins. I thought they were awesome.
I like the Man of Iron. I think he's very cool. And I also like the Rogue Trader.
Yeah. I quite like the Kroot as well, who could set traps. He was cool.
Yeah.
And the Minosaurium characters, the priest, and then the sister with a flamer.
Oh, yeah.
She was.
But didn't the priest
brutal
have a
in the
little
game.
servo skull with the flamer as well?
He did, yeah. I think he had a servo skull with a melter pistol or something ridiculous, didn't he? Well, 2 excellent reveals so far.
What are we going to get next? Blood Bowl, maybe?
Blood Bowl, maybe. Exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get for Heresy. I think Heresy might be a big reveal. I think 40k might be a big reveal. So I think you're right. Maybe Blackstone or Warcry. Not Blackstone. Blood Bowl or Warcry next, maybe.
Yeah.
I love the way they've painted these new spindle monster things.
Yeah, they're very clever, aren't they? Like the texture of the paint.
Like a pearlescent sheen to them as well.
They're almost like organic looking robots.
Living metal kind of thing.
Yeah.
What have we got then?
Third preview coming right up.
Warcry.
That backdrop.
The new faction. There we go. Elves.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jay,
Yes.
are these your shadow elves?
They do. Khainite Shadow Stalkers.
Oh, Khainite.
She
So
does
they are
look
the daughters of Cain.
graphy.
Wow, they look amazing.
they look superb.
Yeah.
So I think we were on the money there then. A new expansion for Warcry with non-chaos factions. Very soon. We need to get playing some Warcry as well, guys.
Oh, you haven't played it yet, have you?
I haven't.
It's
No,
such a good game.
I painted
It is
all
a
the
good game.
stuff. Yeah, I think this is what it needed in season 1, though. To be fair, some non-chaos factions with their own bespoke forces, because I think that's probably why we've not gone into it full strength. Because Jay, your heart's never been really fully with chaos, has it?
No, it's not. I could definitely use some elves though.
And this means a lot of the rim ranges we've seen, like that random Bone Reaper weapon, the random Stormcast weapon, could all these be new warbands.
Yeah.
Look at them.
They look amazing.
Yeah, I mean. Oh,
Yeah,
look, that's a rumor engineer, isn't it? The staff.
It is, yeah. Ah, so they are related to the Mistweaver, Jay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think you found your Warcry faction.
Yeah.
I love the guy's magic cape
Yeah.
and the guy with the dual crossbows.
Looks like the demon hunter from Diablo.
Yeah. I think my favourite is that dual wielding crossbow guy. That's amazing.
They are so cool. And this is just 3 models from the warband as well.
Yeah.
These are Marathi's spies, apparently. So they're definitely daughters of Cain.
I don't know if you want this spoiling, guy.
I've seen it,
Something
Dave.
else has been shown.
Already seen it, Dave.
I've not seen anything yet.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the stream, Jay.
Okie dokie.
That's the only downside to them being simultaneously on the stream and Warcom. They sometimes jump the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like these models. I'm going to have to paint up that Mistweaver.
Yeah. I'm really glad we've not had these spoilt for us.
She also looks like Harlequin-esque with the mask.
Isn't she?
She does. I like
is this one of the boots? Looking at the boots as well. Oh, we saw a boot, didn't we, with like a hook on the end of the foot.
Yeah.
It's one of the rerange. I can't see that on one of these models, but it could belong to the same range.
Yeah. And you know what? The Daughters of Cain were a strange one because a lot of the kits were old Warhammer kind of kits, weren't they?
Yeah.
Where these take those concepts but give them a bit of more of a Age of Sigmar vibe, which I really like.
Yeah.
You know what? I wonder if these guys have got a mounted unit for Warcry.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like the Dark Raiders or whatever they were called.
Yeah, they have just confirmed that this isn't the full warband, just 3 models. There are other
But
models
normally
and,
between 8
warbands.
and 10 models the warbands for Warcry have.
Yeah.
And normally you'll have a few different unit types. Each model will have its own unique model though. So we could have a couple of crossbow guys, a couple of assassin guys. She's clearly the leader, but there's maybe another unit type we haven't seen.
Yeah.
You know, the Kinrai, the winged ladies for the Daughters of Cain, maybe. I'd love to see a Daughters of Cain army in this colour scheme, actually. It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the dark
the traditional kind of red that you see on the Daughters at the minute. Has a Daughters of Cain army ever appealed to you, Jay?
It has. I've always liked the Witch Elves. It's just quite an expensive army to build. I also, after playing against them a few times, they seem a bit
broken.
Well, yeah, a bit broken, a bit one-dimensional. You sort of just get massive units of elves and get them in aura range and charge them forwards. So I didn't know whether the playstyle would entertain me long enough, but I certainly like some of the model range.
I mean,
I've definitely picked up this warband.
You know, if you think the Daughters of Cain book was their first book, and since then we've had a brand new edition of Sigmar, and the second book seemed to be a lot stronger, don't they? As in, variety of units and things to do. So they could easily add in a lot more of the Dark Elf kits back into the range, maybe, or reimagined versions of them. These will definitely be a unit in the game because all the Chaos ones are.
That's right. Yeah, good call. And I do like this sort of aesthetic as well with the Mistweaver. She's one of my favourite Age of Sigmar models who just doesn't have an army.
There's more chaos to come. So I do wonder if these are going to be in a new starter box.
Possibly, yeah.
That's why we haven't seen all the warband yet.
Yeah. Because we've said it a few times, they often use big box sets as a way of releasing a new scenery range cheaply before they sell the individual kits. So the original Warcry box, the original Kill Team box, the new Necromunda box have all really been a way to get a load of scenery for half the price and the new games box in there.
Yeah.
Oh. That looks like a dark elf.
Yeah.
What do you think of that addition to your Luminef range, Jay?
It's finally we can see a proper detailed version of it now, so you can see all the folds in the cloak around the legs and things like that. It looks really nice.
We saw this a few weeks ago, didn't we? And it looked good, but being able to see it in person is really nice. I like the kind of stars in the smoke that's coming out of their thing she's carrying.
This doesn't look like it's aligned with the stone aspect. I can't see any of the runes for the mountain on there.
No. maybe kind of a idea of horns from her belt thing.
Yes.
And I suppose a headdress as well. So over on Warhammer Community, they've mentioned that she manipulates the ether quartz and siphons emotions into it, weaponizes it, and draws it from their allies and turns it to their enemies. So I do wonder if she's a priestess, which again we had speculated when we first saw her.
Yeah.
Because most armies have some kind of priest model, don't they now, with the priest keyword?
I really like how they've done the face and the veil. That's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. Say one thing about the Lumineth range: the bases are really nice.
Yeah.
They are. You need to get a wide variety of different static grasses for your Lumineth.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's brutal. So you've got quite a fragile elite unit, and Dave goes and smashes in with a load of orcs. You don't want to kill too many because you're going to be taking that battle shock test yourself. That's crazy good.
That's really good.
It's a unique ability.
Yeah.
It's almost like a passive defensive ability, isn't it?
You have to kill them, because if you nearly kill them, you've got like a -19 bravery check to take. I think these are going to be very much a finesse shenanigans army, aren't they?
Which is normally the case with elves, isn't it, in the game system? So,
but with a good player, these are going to be really powerful. As long as
you've got nothing to worry about, then, you guys.
I think these will suit your playstyle, Jay, or the tricksy tactics that they've got.
Yeah.
In a tournament environment, teasing people out to make them charge a unit that is going to live and then turn it on their heads. I take it you're looking forward to painting this lady then, Jay.
Really looking forward to painting it. I really love the way they painted the dress. I love highlighting cloaks and things like that. So I'm going to enjoy painting this model, I think. The veil on the face is going to be an interesting painting challenge.
Yeah. Now, yeah. I wonder if they mixed some of the blue from the veil into the skin colour.
Yeah.
And then maybe glaze it down. I'm sure there'll be a guide on how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, it does look impressive.
You know what? I think this is one of my favourite character models from that range.
Well, I mean, this is the thing with this range so far. You don't really have that many character models. You've got Teclis and Alfarian, 2 special characters. You've got the Stone Mage, who is a generic mage, I'm assuming. I don't think it's a named character. And her. So you've really only got these 2 characters that are not named, which is a bit unusual.
Though the Daughters of Cain have only got Hags, Medusas, and Marathi.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to say that the whole Lumineth range is a showcase of how good they are making plastics now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All flowing the same way as well. So when they're all lined up, ready for battle.
Yeah.
That looks so impressive.
I really like the kind of foliage on the bases on all these models. It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I do wonder if there is more to the Lumineth, or if this is the initial wave of them.
Well, I mean, the hint in there that there might even be something coming later on in the preview.
Not necessarily Lumineth, though. I don't know.
Oh.
I think it was more so for the fact. I think there's a lot of people in the chat shouting out 40k stuff.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I've got a feeling that might be the initial Lumineth release. But in the same way as we've seen with other systems, another Battletome comes out at some point with some more models for them.
Yeah.
They are really nice. Absolutely love these models. So what have we got next?
Cool.
Blood Bowl. Oh. Amazing. Snotlings. Wow, we didn't see that come in.
No.
Because, Qualified Grots, how can you top that? You make a team of Snotlings. Wow. Pump wagons and all.
I love the little...
He's got a sock on his head.
They're They're amazing. They are absolutely amazing.
Is that a new kind of squig as well?
Snotlings for Blood Bowl.
All squigs.
Well.
If halflings are too good for you. On the Warhammer community website, the title is Blood Bowl on very hard mode.
Look at the wizard, Dave, the little wizard.
I saw him, he looks amazing.
Well, this is my Blood Bowl team. And you know what? I love the fact that it's kind of a bit of a Sorcerer's Apprentice reference on the wizard as well. And the rocks are nice.
The post will level with you. You're probably not going to win all of your games with them, but you're going to have so much fun.
The pump wagon's amazing. Well, they weren't Chaos Dwarfs, Dave, or a new edition of Blood Bowl.
No, but they make goblins look fierce and halflings seem thoroughly athletic by comparison. The one on stilts.
They're amazing. I want to somehow make these into an army for Age of Sigmar. You know what? These make really good Rebel Grot models as well for 40k.
Yeah.
I wonder how big they are, Matt. These are snotlings. Snotlings are half the size of a goblin.
Yeah.
Half the size of a grot.
They're probably about the size of my Noblars for my ogre team.
Yeah.
No, they're smaller than that. The old snotlings.
They might have scaled them up a little bit.
Possibly, yeah.
Because if you look at the size of the base, the snotlings, you could fit 3 of them on a base that size.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
It's like goblins without the secret weapons. It's amazing. I love the faces on the rock squigs.
Yeah, they're ace.
Strength 1. Amazing. And Pump Wagon's still got a profile in Sigmar as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it has.
I love that it's just like a barrel sawn in half. So I'm guessing the Snotling Pump Wagon's the equivalent of your chainsaw in your goblin teams.
Yeah.
Murder as many people as you can until it gets sent off. Because when it gets sent off, you've got a team of Strength 1 guys. Yeah. So Eddie's just saying pretty much what I said a minute ago, that this is an awesome box to just use for other armies and add Snotlings to.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to steal that.
I love the really grumpy looking Snotling stood on the middle of that. Yeah.
They're just, every one of these models is, you said a while ago, Jay, that a lot of the old metal models had a lot of personality and charm. These models have got exactly that.
Yeah, they have.
What's interesting, Matt, is that this obviously looks like the contents of the box. So you got to get a pump wagon in each box, I guess.
It could be a resin upgrade, maybe a resin kit.
Maybe.
I mean, there's only eight Snotlings pictured in there, plus the pump wagon. But we don't know what the contents of the box are. Very often, it'll be 2 duplicated sprues for Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
So it might just be a box with a load of Snotlings, and then you buy your pump wagon in the same way you'd buy a troll.
Yeah.
Or, alternatively, that is the contents of a box, and they put the pump wagon in it. So yeah, you get one each time. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, surely we have to see a Snotling army for Age of Sigmar now.
Yeah.
It'd be super expensive, but you could probably convert up an army. Instead of Squig Hopper, you take these guys on the stones. Pump wagon is in the kit.
Wow. So
10 players, including the pump wagon. That's amazing. So one's nicked the other's sock using as a hat and running away. These are so gorgeous. I'm sorry, lads. This is a jump to the top of the reveal so far, I'm afraid. Even more so than the Sons of Bahamut.
Wow.
I love the fact that in order to get a 2-dice block against your Elves, Jay, I'd need 4 Snotlings round one guy. 1-on-1, it's a 3-dice block and you pick.
Yeah.
I like that they've had the squigs look different as well.
Yeah.
It keeps them distinct from the goblins, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready for the next reveal, guys. This is all too much.
Well, we got Horus Heresy and 40k left, really.
Yeah, that's
And
it with the big
Storyforge.
ones. I mean, just look at it. It's just so ridiculous.
It's not least like anything resembling physical prowess, but they sure know how to fight. Oh, I missed it.
But I think they're my favourite Blood Bowl models. It's all about the snotlings.
Root for the little guys.
What have we got next? Oh.
Oh. Yes. I'm torn here because I love the Emperor's Children, but I'm more of a traitor than a loyalist.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to see Lucius against him because he hasn't got a model yet.
Oh, yeah.
Because if Lucius is out, then the Emperor's Children are back in action again. But he's a really nice model.
He is nice.
I love that sword.
Yeah,
He is a cool character in the background.
he is. He is really cool.
He almost looks plastic.
It's got to the point where it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
See, he'd never be leading my army because you can't use noise marines because they're filthy heretics. It'd very much a vanilla Astartes army, wouldn't it, led by him? Nice model to paint up though.
Yeah.
I mean, like they said there, you could just use him as a Praetor.
Yeah.
Oh well, not full grim, but close.
Yeah.
Well, not close, but like Legion, I guess. Well, I guess we're not seeing a new boxed game here then for Heresy, or not at this reveal
Absolutely
anyway.
not. No.
Which means that they're saving the big one till last then. Oh, that's a really nice idea. So Eddie's talking about there putting together a really battered Emperor's Children force of the survivors from Istvan. That'd be a nice scheme to do. Did Tarbet survive? Did he go on the Eisenhorn?
I can't remember. There was Torgadden, wasn't there? Was Torgadden the other Emperor's Children, or was he the Lunar Wolves?
I forget now.
Yeah. I know one of them escaped, didn't they? I can't remember which one it was, because one of them warned the Eisenhorn, didn't they?
Yeah. I want to say it was Sol Tarvitz that got everyone to kind of barricade down when they realised the virus bomb was going down.
I think... Yeah, maybe was it Tarvitz who escaped from orbit and landed on the planet or sent the message down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Torgadden was a Lunar Wolf. Not he was the other good guy, wasn't he, I think?
He was a cool character in the books.
Yeah,
really
Torgadden
nice
and Tarvitz were, yeah.
And we said this last time, all the Heresy characters have shown so far have been really, really nice, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lucius sneaks into the... He's not kind of turned traitor yet, as in he sneaks into the bunker with them and then goes mental and starts stabbing up the place. Didn't he get run over by a Land Raider as well? I forget. I read it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. Sniper rifle. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to buy this guy and paint him up.
Like you say, you could just use him as a
Praetor.
In your Imperial, Emperor's Children.
I think he does die. I think he does die on the planet, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think it goes well for the loyalists on the planet, to be fair, does it? You know what? With the Emperor's Children characters, we've got a nice range of weapons. The awesome one is Eidolon with his Always Strikes First Thunderhammer. So I think it's 40k then, isn't it?
40k. Oh, Storyforge.
You sure it's Storyforge? Didn't have the Storyforge logo. Necrons. What is that?
Looks like a Shuriken catapult, but not an Eldar.
Oh. Could this be a new starter box with Necrons and whatever the hell they are?
Is that an Inquisitor with a Shuriken catapult?
Yeah.
And a Harlequin?
Well, that's ruddy mysterious.
Oh.
Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, wow!
Inquisitors, Dave. Oh. Wow.
Oh, that's gruesome.
So Pariah, more models for Pariah.
Guys, new Inquisitor model.
It looked like an Eldar, Dave. An Eldar Inquisitor.
Well, they often used technology from other races. That Necron character looks amazing.
I'm sorry, was anything else revealed? Or like all I can remember seeing is a Lord Inquisitor. My brain sort of stopped at that point. Frantically refreshing the Warhammer community website.
Well, I wonder if anywhere has any Necrons in stock online. So we'd speculated this back when they announced, well, before they announced Pariah, that the Necrons might be coming along.
Yeah.
So Eddie's talking a bit now about what a Pariah is in 40k. So it's someone without a presence in the warp, so Gnolls. So the Sisters of Silence are Gnolls and Pariahs. And the Necrons back in the day did have a unit of Pariahs who were they part human, part machine, Jay?
Pariahs, I'm sure they were human children that were harvested, yeah. And
I think, I'm sure they harvested Gnolls to use them in the war against Chaos, didn't they? So I wonder if this book gives the Necrons some psychic defense, because I think that's something they've been lacking in the current books, haven't they?
Yeah.
Somebody just mentioned in the chat about the Inquisitor rules from White Dwarf being reprinted in this book. That probably makes sense.
So. Yeah. The big trailer kind of points to that being the final expansion in the Psychic Awakening series anyway. And we kind of knew that already, didn't we?
Yeah.
It seems a bit of a shame now that I suppose we've got a bit of a backlog of Psychic Awakening books, because I think these should have come out over the last few months, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is a phenomenal model.
He's an existing character. He has a model already, so this is a new version of him.
Yeah.
What is that? He's attacking on the base. It's some weird armor. It's obviously a human, but he's wearing some weird armor.
I think it's an Inquisitor.
Yeah, I think it's an Inquisitor.
And he's ripping his soul out of him or something.
There's the rumour engine as well, his little device on his back.
Yeah. That is a glorious model. If they do a new
nice
range of Necron models that look like that, I'm all over that. He's got a vault full of random treasures, hasn't he, this guy?
No, I think you're thinking of a different Necron character there.
No, I think he does already have a model. This is a new version of him.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Psyker that he's ripping to shreds. Look at the blood trail going from it. That's amazing. It looks really nice in the gold as well. Some gold Necrons to look for.
Would you?
He looks big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's a similar sized base to Gazgul. Obviously, I haven't got Gazgul in the flesh to see what size he is. So I do wonder, are these going to be in a battle box?
Will we see some new Pariah models to go with him?
I think they'd have shown him if we were. That Necron armor that you really struggle to beat with your Eldar, Jay.
Yeah, I know.
He's a beast.
I love that Inquisitor.
Yeah, the Inquisitor looks amazing.
Old school Shuriken catapult as well.
Yeah, and the little weird winged creature.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a better picture of him yet. It's not
It's on the community.
Dave.
Is it?
Have we seen an Inquisitor in power armor before?
In the old days, Courtiers was in power armor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a couple of other ones as well that came out at the same time as Courtiers. Sort of firing the bolt pistol sideways. Sideways.
Radical Inquisitor. So, I wonder what creature it is on her shoulder as well.
It doesn't look mechanical in any way. Just sometimes the Imperium stuff looks like, slave to like servo skulls and things, doesn't it? But this one looks like a fully organic creature.
Yeah.
I love that. She looks so cool. Like she just looks like she's wearing Eldar power armor.
Yeah, Eldar power armor, old school Shuriken catapult, purity seal on it, so it's fine.
Yeah. She's got the Inquisition icon hanging down.
On the stream, we've got the pictures of her. I like how they've painted the power armor in the same way they did the Psi Titan for Titanicus, which is a nice nod, isn't it?
Yeah.
For that weird kind of like psychic mechanical thing. So I take it this is going in your army, Dave.
Oh, absolutely, 126%. I love that model. That is amazing.
I love the creature.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've been wrong on every single count again, guys.
We have.
By the Blackstone expansion.
Well, I was thinking the Harlequin she was talking to was the one that was revealed 2 weeks ago.
No, the Harlequin she talks to is what's her face now? She's a known Harlequin, Solandri something Whisper or something. A Shadow Seer who appears in lots of different stories. But doesn't have a model or rules.
Veil Walker, somebody.
That's it. Yeah. That was the Harlequin that was responsible for the Eandon Prince taking the spear and lots of different sort of events. Man, you could make a really cool custom like Xenos hunting warband with this model leading it, some Death Watch.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Maybe one day, Dave, you'll get your Inquisitor book of your dreams.
This might be the closest I get for now, Matt, but I'm suitably happy with that. Well, I mean, you're going to ask me in a minute, Matt, what my favourite reveal from this preview was, and I just don't think you need to bother.
It's taken, what's that, 9 months of Psychic Awakening, but you've finally got an Inquisitor. I love that Necron. That Necron's amazing. That Necron makes me want to start a Necron army.
It's very impressive.
I really love the way they've painted the blade as well.
Yeah.
So surely it's just Storyforge left then.
Yeah.
See, I do wonder if we're going to get a battle box for this, Dave.
If so, well, I'm going to have to get it.
Just with it having a trailer. Because we haven't had a trailer for all of the Psychic Awakening books, have we?
No.
Some scenery piece there, maybe? Some Necron portal?
I wouldn't expect that in a box. If anything, I mean, she's supported by some Sisters of Battle and some Space Marines, didn't she, in the trailer?
Yeah.
Frame each of them as some Necrons to fight against. Because, there might be some... Well, in fact, there is. In those White Dwarf rules, you can slot them into any army now, can't you, without penalty?
An Inquisitor, yeah, they take up no Foresight organisation slot and they don't break your Battleforge rules.
Yeah. Well, one thing for the Psychic Awakening series, we've had some cool models out of it, haven't we?
Oh, yes. So we're now seeing some concept art from the second episode of Hammer and Bolter, which is going to feature around the Sister Battle.
Again, different art style again.
Yeah.
This has notes of, you remember the kind of Batman cartoons from the late 90s?
That kind of vibe, yeah. I wasn't expecting us to see anything for another Storyforge just yet.
Yeah,
because we seem to have had lots of teasers.
Last time they said there's loads that we've not seen yet. I think they're going to be an absolute massive volume of stuff that they're going to be putting out from Storyforge. Yeah. Which is why I think a subscription thing potentially, just because they've got so many shows on the go. I suppose the question is how long can they keep up putting out these programs?
Yeah.
But, we've seen a variety of stuff, so, if they keep up the quality, I'm looking forward to the Storyforge output.
Absolutely. Can't wait for it.
So Adam Troke's just talking now about the fact that obviously all the Storyforge stuff at the moment is 40k, but they are investigating doing some Age of Sigmar content as well. Because Gotrek and Felix animated series, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah, it'd be amazing. It'd be so cool. But there's so much other stuff they could do with Age of Sigmar as well. Yeah. Like something maybe set in Azir, maybe a Cities of Sigmar. Yeah, there's so much stuff.
What about a really kind of gritty, black and white, combat-y kind of... Think a really dark Dragon Ball based in the 8 points with all the various Chaos tribes fighting each other.
Yeah.
Chronicling, one hero's rise to the Vanguard. So I am surprised that they don't know where and when, and I really thought we'd have some kind of announcement for when at least the first episode's out, unless they're trying to get more content done before it starts streaming in places.
Yeah. More stuff ready to go instead of having to wait for more content.
Netflix, I imagine they've got to submit a whole season, and scheduling and all that stuff can probably take quite a while, can't it?
Yeah.
And that's not, if animating does take a long time, doesn't it?
It does.
So name check there for Jay's favourite Black Library author as well, that's producing some content for Storyforge.
Aye, good.
Now, he did the Abaddon series, didn't he?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool show.
Really, yeah, the first 2 books are brilliant.
What kind of shows would you guys like to see then, that we haven't mentioned so far?
I'd like to see some sort of Carriage and Overlords animation.
That'd be cool.
Something from the Horus Heresy.
You know what I'd like to see? Something a cross between, a life of an Imperial Guardsman crossed with Full Metal Jacket.
Somebody in the chat just said a Last Chances animation. That would be cool.
Oh, it would be cool. Yeah. It'd be really cool. A historical series looking at the age of myth in Sigmar in the art style of that red and black stylized art from the Archeon book.
Yeah. So it's for a Tau political drama.
Ooh, one more thing to share.
What could this be?
So this would have been one of the 2 models in the gold ticket goodie bag for Warhammer Fest then.
Yeah.
Just something seems a bit off with his proportions on this guy.
So it's a made-to-order Librarian Terminator.
Yep. What do you think of this guy? Because his head looks too far down his body in comparison to his arms.
I think it looks quite cool.
It looks like he'd be good in a Grey Knight's army with the wrist-mounted Stormbolter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's strange that we've seen a Terminator and not a reimagined Terminator.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I'm not super keen on this guy, I'm afraid. This, however, this one I'll be ordering. So, they're available for 2 weeks. The Sister is £22.50 and the Terminator is £22.50. So, this is the first in the Warhammer Commemorative Series range of models. So, it looks like the Collector's range has come into plastic then.
Nice. I really like that Sister of Battle model. That's really nice.
I'll be ordering her. She's very good.
Oh, she's so nice.
Interestingly, the Librarian isn't that same range. So, yeah, I think we're getting a cool range of, Forge World Collector Series style stuff. I mean, I think she's just a sister, but she's a really cool looking sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll certainly be leading one of my squads.
Well, just ordered her.
Have you? You would. I'm definitely going to order her myself. Are you going for both of them, Dave, or just the sister?
I do actually quite like that Terminator, but I don't know if I'd use him. I'll have a think.
Librarian has got some Horus Heresy options, hasn't he?
He has, and he does have a Stormbolt, which is very Imperial Fist, isn't it?
Well, I've just ordered the 2 of them to add to the collection. So yeah, I'm guessing that the 40k reveal would have been for Warhammer Fest. So reading between the lines, I think they just want to see what time we get back to normal, really, don't they?
They do, right? Yeah.
Because they probably want all this stuff out before they reveal the next thing. Because 9th edition would take the edge off a lot of the Psychic Awakening books that are due to be released.
Yep.
Because people would probably not buy them if they knew that there's a new edition coming in a couple of months.
Especially as it looks like the story, especially for Pariah, is going to have lasting consequences on the universe.
And whatever we see in the new 9th edition may reveal spoilers from the outcome of that, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with Sigmar, we've been lucky because I wasn't sure we'd actually see the Giants, like you say, because the Lumineth are, again, waiting in the wings to be released, aren't they?
They are.
So, yeah, so we've seen all 3 previews during the month. What are your picks then, guys?
I'll let you go first, Jay.
I thought the Eldar Inquisitor was awesome. Her and the Necron are probably the highlights of the show.
Nice one.
Yeah, Lord Inquisitor for me, absolutely superb model. Favourite model from all 3 previews.
Well, my top ones from this preview and probably from the whole lot are the Sons of Behemat. That's an amazing kit doing 3 models, and the Snotling team for Blood Bowl because they're amazing.
Yeah, they're very cool. Those very, very cool. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this preview.
Yeah, good. It's now maybe they hyped it a bit too much. There was payoff with the Giants and the Snotlings. That was really cool. The 40k models were really, really nice. I don't think there was any missteps, really. Maybe we read too much into Horus Heresy. It was a cool new model that they showed, but nothing, earth-shatteringly. Yeah. Other than that, though, I wasn't really disappointed by any of the previews. Were you?
No, I wasn't. Nice to see some non-chaos Warcry.
Yeah, I mean that's a good sign of Warcry having a strong future as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite funny that we've not really seen anything on the next Underworld series yet. We're seeing Daughters of Cain for Warcry. Do you think that maybe giving Underworlds a little bit of a break?
Maybe. Or again, it's just they don't want to show off too much. Traditionally, they show stuff coming out within the next 3 months. Now, for the next 3 months, we might all be stuck in the house. Mm-hmm. So, I think Warcry normally comes out around August time. Not Warcry, Underworlds.
Yeah.
So, maybe we're a little bit early for those reveals. Because we saw a lot of Warcry in the run up to Warhammer Fest last year, and then it was released in the summer. So I think we're just on the cusp of reveals for, the next range of stuff for Warcry, because they came through pretty thick and fast last time, didn't they?
They did.
All bands for that.
Yeah.
And then Giants and Lumineth. Well, Lumineth should have already been out, and we kind of guessed that the Giants were next. It's all this stuff that we've seen now pretty much takes us to Warhammer Fest.
Mm-hmm.
The hard bit is, do they release it all in one go, or once we're back to normal, we've got all this stuff coming out for the next 3 months, and then we're back to where they were in the schedule? It's the kind of unknown at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Who knows? We'll just have to keep an eye on the news and see when things start returning to normal, and then see how quickly they get all this new stuff out. So it's going to be an exciting time.
Yeah, definitely. Now, they have said that it will be a couple of weeks while they haven't got new stuff, because presumably they've got to produce all the sprues and stuff.
Yeah.
The tooling machines can throw out sprues every couple of seconds, but you've still got to have enough stock built up in order to sell them.
Yeah.
Because,
you need to prepare like your distribution centres and stuff to get back to normality, and there's lots of different things, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. So it's looking forward to the world returning to normality so we can get some new toys, to be fair.
Yes. Until then, it's the painting backlog.
Yeah, well, I've got a giant to paint.
Well, yeah, I think we might still see some more Giants. We've not seen the characters for the Giants. We still haven't seen everything for the Lumineth yet, because we've not seen those the alternate build for the Hammer unit.
No, so I think maybe they are saving a few things.
Yeah, for May. We'll soon find out.
Yeah. Plenty of exciting things on the horizon, but I think for this preview, we've come to the end. So we're unsure when we're going to be back with another preview. It looks like it's going to be May. But until then, we'll speak to you all very soon. Make sure you check out the podcast, which we're still doing weekly, even during this lockdown. We'll put a link to the latest podcast in the description, and we'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.